Hi, this is my mini story of family. I thought it's not too bad. Thank you for listening.
Last week, Cheryl's family came to visit her. Did
Oh,
Bob's family come to visit him last week?
no. Uh, Cherry's Cherry's family came to visit her last week.
No, Cheryl's family came to visit her last week.
No, Cheers family came to visit her last week.
Was Cheryl's family coming to visit her last year?
No, not last year. Uh, Cheers family was coming to visit her last week.
No, not last year. Cheryl's family came to visit her last week.
No, not last year. Cheers family were coming to visit her last week.
Who was coming to see Bob and Cheryl?
Cheers family. Uh, Cheers family came to visit Bob and her.
Her family. Cheryl's family came to visit Bob and her.
Her family, Cheers family were coming to visit Bob and her.
When was Cheryl's family coming to visit her?
Last week. They came last week to visit her.
Last week. They came last week to visit her.
Last week. They came last week to visit her.
How many people were coming to see them?
About 18 of them.
About 18 of them.
About 18 of them.
Bob was her boyfriend. Cheryl wanted her family to like him.
Oh,
Was AJ her boyfriend?
no, he wasn't. Bob was her boyfriend.
No, he wasn't. Bob was her boyfriend.
No, he wasn't. Bob was her boyfriend.
Did Cheryl want her family to like AJ?
No, she wants her family to like Bob.
No. Cheryl wanted her family to like Bob.
No.
What
He wants her family to like Bob.
did she want her family to do?
She wants her family to like Bob.
She wanted her family to like Bob.
She wanted her family to like Bob.
Who wanted the family to like Bob?
Cheers want her family to like Bob.
Cheryl wanted her family to like Bob.
Cheers want her family to like Bob.
Was Bob handsome?
Yes, he handsome.
Yes, of course. He was so handsome and funny.
Yes, of course. He was handsome and funny.
Therefore, she forced him to remember all the members in her family.
Oh,
Did she want Bob to remember her family?
yes. She forced him to remember them.
Yes, she forced him to remember them.
Yes, she forced him to remember them.
Did Bob have to remember all the members in Cheryl's family?
Yes, she had to remember all her family.
Yes, she had to remember all her family.
Yes, she had to remember all her family.
Who forced Bob to remember?
Yes, she forced him to remember all her family.
Cheryl. She forced him to remember all her family.
Yes, she forced him to remember all her family.
What did Cheryl force him to do?
She forced him to remember all her family.
She forced him to remember all her family.
She forced him to remember all her family.
How many members were there in Cheryl's family?
Maybe there were 13 members.
Oh, maybe there are more than 30 members.
Maybe there are more 13 members.
She showed him a lot of her family's photos.
Oh,
Did she show him some photos of her family?
no, not some. She showed him a lot of photos.
No, not some. She showed him a lot of photos. Did Bob show Cheryl his photos?
No, not Bob. Cherry showed him a lot of photos.
No, Cheryl showed Bob her photos.
No, Cherry showed Bob her photos.
So what did Cheryl do?
She showed Bob a lot of photos.
She showed Bob a lot of photos.
She showed Bob a lot of photos.
Whose photos did Cheryl show Bob?
Her family. She showed Bob.
Her family. She showed Bob her family's photos.
Her family. She showed Bob her family's photos.
How many photos did she show Bob?
A lot of photos. More than 20.
Oh, a lot of photos. More than 20.
A lot of photos. More than 20.
There were so many members in her family that Bob couldn't remember them all.
Oh,
Was there many members in her family?
yes. There were so many members of her family.
Yes, there were so many members in her family.
Yes, there were so many members of her family.
Could Bob remember all of them?
No, of course not. He couldn't remember anyone.
No, of course not. He couldn't remember anyone.
No, of course not. He couldn't remember anyone.
What couldn't Bob do?
He couldn't remember anyone Cher's family.
He couldn't remember anyone in Cheryl's family.
He couldn't remember anyone Cher's family.
Why couldn't remember?
Because there were so many members of her family.
I have to record that one.
Okay, no problem. Let's say it louder. Again, record again.
Again, record again.
And we know.
Why couldn't Bob remember them all?
Because there were so many members of her family.
Because there were so many members in her family.
Because there were so many members of her family.
Did Bob remember Cheryl's father?
Yes, he did. He remembered only her father.
Oh yes, he did. He remembered only her father.
Oh, yes, he did. He remembered only her father.
Cheryl was so angry at him. Poor Bob.
Oh,
Was Cheryl happy with Bob?
no, she was angry with him.
No, she was so angry with him.
No, she was angry with him.
Was Bob happy?
No, Bob was sad.
No, Bob was sad.
No, Bob was sad.
How was Cheryl?
She was so angry.
She was so angry.
She was so angry.
How was Bob?
He was so sad.
He was so sad.
He was so sad.
Well, why weren't they happy?
Because Bob couldn't remember all the members of Cher's families.
Because Bob couldn't remember all the members in Cheryl's family.
Because Bob couldn't remember all the members of Cher's families.
Done?
Thank you for listening. See you again. Goodbye.